Alright guys, so I finally got it framed last night after I ended the vlog, but this is what it looks like now. I hate that you can see the gaps, but even Tim said it looks good, so I am pretty excited about it. It will be hanging this way on her wall. And it's going to go on the solid blue wall that she has. But let me go into her room real quick. I came out to grab my phone because Tim was on the phone when he left to go take the Outback to get inspected. But this is her one wall. You guys have probably seen it. Ella, give me that. But you guys have probably seen that, and that's why I made the canvases to match to go on this wall to break up just the solid blue. So it's gonna go on this wall just to give it that extra oomph of color. Alright guys, so it's a bit of a colder day. So I don't have the door open right now. She's in long sleeves and pants, and she wanted to wear her piggy slippers, so that's what she's wearing. I am in a tank top and a pair of yogas. Like I said, it's a little chilly today, but for her lunch, she's eating these potato sticks. She's got a little bit of those, some oyster crackers, and some mac and cheese. And I got myself a little bowl of mac and cheese as well. I just finished my water, pretty much anyways. And I'm watching some Oh My Gosh on YouTube here. Tim put this skin on my phone here. He had to cut it because it wasn't specifically for this phone. This was for the 6T, I think, and my phone's just the 6. OnePlus, I should say, because it's not like the iPhone or anything. It's a OnePlus. So he put this on there until my case comes. This way it's not as slippery, because it was real slippery and it would like slip out of my hands almost. And so she's eating, I'm gonna be eating, I'm gonna be watching some YouTube, and then seeing where the rest of the day goes. I was not able to find her a pool yesterday because it's been so hot, so everywhere here is sold out. Amazon's pretty much sold out. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get her a new pool this year. We may end up having to wait until next year, which sucks because summer is just starting and it's gonna suck not having a little pool for her to be in. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but as of right now, there's nothing I can do. She can play with her water table on hot days, but that's pretty much it. I may put her in her stroller in a little bit and go for a little bit of a walk. I might go over to the park and just get us some fresh air and stuff like that. But I'm not sure. Depends. I have to check the weather, see if it's supposed to rain. That was her juice, by the way. She sucks so much air out that it like all fights to get back into the cup at one time, and it like squeaks like that. But I'm gonna let her eat. I'm gonna eat, watch some YouTube, and see what the rest of the day brings. She was just getting so frustrated for like the last 5 minutes because she got hiccups and they wouldn't go away. Poor girl. But I just finished eating And I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing today. I think I'm gonna get out one of her canvases and try and paint her a Minnie Mouse canvas. I should have gotten pink. I don't know if I have any pink paint or not. Darn it. And I might just try to like paint like Minnie's face and then use purple or something for her bow. I'm not sure. Excuse me. But I think I'm gonna make the canvas and then I'm gonna put like glue a piece of plain paper on the back for her guest book for her party this year. I think I'm gonna leave the paper separate at first so they can like look at the canvas and then sign the paper, and then I'll put the paper onto the canvas. This way I want to have like signatures instead of like keeping all kinds of cards for the next 18 years. I had people sign a photo album of her first year. I put all of her weekly, monthly, and holiday photos in the book, like in the album, and then I had people sign the front cover. All the guests that showed up to her party. And then I just want to have something for year 2, year 3, year 4, something that correlates with her party a little bit. Last year, the photo album was like a mermaid blue. Almost this color. And I think I'm going to eventually put mermaid tails stickers or something like that on the cover just to kind of correlate with her mermaid theme from her first birthday, and then obviously it'll have a Minnie Mouse painting for her second birthday. I'm not sure if that's what I'm gonna do. I'm still kind of in the toss-up about it, but I think it's just better than keeping all kinds of cards that, you know, yeah. So that's the game plan. I think that's really it. But I did notice on this here that there's a crack on the blue one. You guys see it? I don't know if you guys can. Let me see, it's right here by my pinky. Yeah, you guys can see it now. It's like an inch long crack. You can't feel it on the outside though, so I'm gonna leave it. But that kind of sucks because this frame was like 10, or I think this one was 12. 1233. But I mean, anyways, so that's that. I really don't know what else we're gonna be doing today though, because it's raining right now, which sucks because when it rains, it's just, you know how when it rains you just have that horrible mood and everything. But it's Monday currently. The weekend's over. Hopefully things will go back to normal for me this week. And hopefully they don't get all jacked up again during the weekend. Hopefully. This is going to be the canvas. I just decided to make a mini bow because I'm not a very good artist and I can't paint or color or anything for crap. So this is what I've got. What I did was I printed this out And you guys can see I ended up tracing these two. But what I did was I colored where I can see the lines, and you guys can see that the graphite or whatever it is in the pencil, you can see it's worn off because it's now on the canvas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a thicker Sharpie and I'm going to color like the thickness of the lines. Like I'll color in the lines with the Sharpie. And then I'm going to take the matte black paint and paint this all black, like the border black. And then the bow, Ella, hang on honey. The bow I'm going to paint pink. And then I'm going to put these like polka dots on my own. It would just be too much with a like dead pencil. There's like nothing left. It needs sharpened, but I don't have a pencil sharpener. So it would have been too much to color in all of the back just to put the circles in. And then having to paint around the circles with the pink, it just didn't seem logical. So I did what like I just did, and then when it comes to doing the circles, I will probably just get a little circle foam sponge and just dip it in the paint and then dip it onto the canvas and do it that way. That's how I've done Minnie Mouse like themed things before. So that's the game plan. I need to find my pink paint. I know I have a pink paint somewhere, I just don't know where. I need to check back in the sunroom. I think I might have one back there, but I'm gonna get that done, and then like this doesn't even need done tonight. Obviously it can wait a few weeks, and honestly probably close to a few months, but I want to get it done so that I can make changes to it if I need to, and so on. I think if I can fit it, I just thought of this. I might try to write "Oh Toodles," like O and then Toodles. I don't know if it'll fit, but I may play around with, probably not, nah, I'm not gonna do that because I've already got this all traced and I don't want it to look weird. So I'm gonna use this Sharpie to color in between the lines and then paint the rest black on the outside of the bow and then paint the inside of the bow. Wish me luck. Hopefully this goes good. We'll see. There it is outlined. So I decided to keep the background white on here. So this will be pink with white polka dots. I was going to paint it today, but I didn't have any pink paint. I know I have some, but I can't find it. But I'm going to leave the outside of the bow white so that I can have the guests sign out here. Any which way, they can go down along, go up, you know, whatever. I'll have a couple different color of normal Sharpies that they can use, just to kind of mix it up. But I think that would look really cute, and then slap this into an 8x10 frame and hang it up. And I think that would be really cute. But my poor baby. So I laid her down. It was like 20 to 9. So she's been asleep for about an hour. And I came out to start dinner because Tim worked late tonight. So I made a little bit for Ella earlier, and then I was making the rest tonight after, like when he was getting close to getting off and getting home. So that's what I'm currently doing, is I'm frying up some shrimp. But this poor girl, I heard her in her room crying. I went to the bathroom real quick and I heard her crying. I checked her camera and it looked like she was asleep. So I was like, what the heck? So I go in, I don't turn on her overhead light, just because it's bright. And when I first wake up or get woken up, I don't like bright lights. So I flick on her closet light, and I open the door about that much just to give it enough illumination so I can like see where everything's at, where she's at, where her binky's at, stuff like that. And I go in, and her eyes are still shut, and she's whimpering, and she's got tears covering her face. And I pull her binky out. It was like tucked in underneath of her. I pull it out, and she wakes up. I think she was having a nightmare that she didn't wake up from. But she had tears just streaming down her face. She sat up, I gave her her binky, and I picked her up, and I was like consoling her. And she's sitting there, like she twitches when she gets real worked up, and like she sniffs hard trying to get a breath. I just felt so bad. I calmed her down, you know, I rocked her, I patted her, I scratched her back. I told her, I was like, Mama's here, it's okay. And she smiled, and she fell back asleep. And I laid her down. It's been about 5 minutes now since I laid her back down. And she seems to be okay. So hopefully she can sleep the rest of the night. I hate when she has bad dreams or whatever, because she's not even 2. I feel like there shouldn't be anything that she should be afraid of, you know? But yeah, I think that's what she had, and I feel so bad. I hate when she gets like that.